How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews. Back with a little bit of mystery beers, courtesy of my boy Nick from Texas, in the form of I don't know, adultery, Arthur Spooner. I don't know what the A means. He sent off 8 beers in total. There was 4 regular beers and then 4 mystery beers. And then fruited beer. Fruited, I don't know what beer. Anyway, he sent off 3 of each, or 4 of each, I'm sorry. And oddly enough, he lettered 3 of them, and I was like, what's going on here? And that's kind of creepy. And it just turns out he was actually going to write some notes on them, but he's like, you know what? They're mystery beers. He's like, I don't want to give you any kind of influence and stuff like that, which I kind of appreciate. But, so yeah, sweet paper towel job. This is going to be relatively easy to kind of slip off here, I believe. Oh, it feels like it's taped down. We'll see what's what. Anyway, yeah, if that's not one of those big old fruited mammoth jammers that a lot of these companies make, I do not know what is. Index finger of a chunky, frothy, strawberry quickish, if it leaned a little bit more into kind of a richer, peachy kind of color. And just soupy, dense, yeah, that kind of beer going on. So, yeah, definitely one of those new fruited jams. Kind of happy it didn't explode on me. It's got a nose. I mean, it's candy. It's candy lactose. It's, you know what this smells like? It smells like blueberries in fruit beer form. So there's a big vibrant fruit component to it. And it's, I'm going to tell you right now, it smells like a melange of a bunch of different fruits. I'm trying to pick out the leader in the pack here. It smells like there's passion fruit in there. But there's something, and I want to go just cherry, but it's a confectionate cherry. So it could be a cherry, passion fruit, lactose, heavily lactose, vanilla version of one of those beers. But yeah, this is one of those super fruit smoothie beers that everybody goes ape shit bonkers over. Sometimes I dig them, sometimes I don't. We'll see what's what. Let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah, I mean, it's not beer. It's not. It is Jamba Juice. It is fruit smoothie in a glass. Nothing wrong with that. It tastes delicious. It tastes exactly like that version of kids cereal, but in beer form. I'm not saying it tastes like kids cereal, but if you take that predominant flavor profile in kids cereal, which is heavily vanilla, heavy, that kind of lactose, i.e. you put milk in it, and then you add those kind of fruited, kind of Flintstone vitamin-y kind of flavors in there, that cherry. I still believe there's passion fruit in here, but I believe there's passion fruit in here for a little bit of zip and zing as opposed to a added flavor component, because I'm getting a tartness, but I believe that tartness is actually coming more from like a passion fruit than the beer itself. And it tastes, there's something else. There's like a custardy vibe to it. Like almost like, what's that weird pawpaw fruit? It kind of tastes like pawpaw fruit. That grows a couple of different places in the country. I know Pennsylvania gets it. I know a lot of sour beer producers put it in there. So it's like a custardy banana thing without that overt kind of banana thing. I'm still going to lean into cherry here. Not that I'm getting crazy like real cherry vibes, but I'm getting that kind of Flintstone vitamin kind of cherry thing going on here. And passion fruit. Yeah, it's dessert. It's dessert in a glass. Let's put it this way. Typically when I sit down and do beer reviews, I do about 3, maybe 4 at a clip. Almost exclusively start off with a mystery beer, if I have one available, and do the others. I wanted to do 3 tonight. And I picked this as a mystery beer, and I picked a hazy, and then I actually picked a beer very similar to this, at least in concept. So I am not going to do that one tonight, because this is about all I want in one night's kind of going when it comes to these beers. So let's talk about it. You know, before I do the reveal, I don't hate this beverage, and that's the most important kind of delineation I guess I could put in there. I don't hate this beverage. This is tasty. This is candy. It's dessert. It's fun. It's just not beer. But as far as these fruit slushy kind of fruit smoothie, lactose kind of beers kind of go, this is probably one of the better ones I've had. I mean, just the mouthfeel is super creamy. It's almost like you're drinking like a melted ice cream before it became strictly fluid. It still has that soft creaminess to it. I actually, for the first time in many of years, I had rainbow sherbet the other day. or a orange sherbet, sorry. But it reminded me of that too, that sherbet kind of vibe. So it's fun. So what is it? It's a 6%. Lactose vanilla, cherry, pawpaw. It's not in there, but I'm going to say pawpaw in case it is, and I look bald and shit. And then, what's the other one I put in there? God damn it. Oh, passion fruit. There you go. Kind of sour. So, let's reveal this sucker. 6%, yeah. I don't know. I've never had this beer before, I don't think. Probably somebody, obviously, from down Texas way. And we'll see what's what. Okay, we have Candy Bar. Whatever that. Oh, Candy Bar instead of Candy Bar, Candy Bar. Yeah, this is a Berliner Weiss strawberry chocolate. Okay, I'm glad I kind of nailed the chocolate there. Or the strawberry. The chocolate part I'm not pissed about because, honestly, it does make sense when I kind of think about it now, but I've always had a really hard problem differentiating between chocolate and vanilla in beer. I don't know what it is. They come off very similar to me. And this is a strawberry and chocolate 5.3% Berliner Weiss. Brewed at Baba Brew House. Okay, so that's... There you go. Candy Ba. I thought they were just doing like some kind of weird Brooklyn accent thing. Yeah. I'm actually really pissed off I missed the chocolate in this, to be perfectly honest with you. Because now that I read it, and now that I'm letting it linger in my mouth, it's infinitely readily apparent. And I douched it on that one. Yeah, I didn't get it. I'm kind of pissed off at it. Yeah, 5.3%. So, 0.7% off. I'm okay with that. This is actually really, really fresh. 2 weeks old. Label-wise, it's cool. And like I said, it is one of those kind of fruited sours that are really good. They call it a Berliner Weiss. That's pretty fucked up because this has nothing to do with a Berliner Weiss. I guess because it's that kettle sour tartness, and it did shine through that tartness, but it doesn't. I mean, they probably use a Berliner base for it, then add all kinds of beer to it, or all kinds of adjuncts. But it's really good. And it's all kind of candy. It's all kind of confectionery cereal stuff. I think it's really fun. It's just not beer, and I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be like, it's not fucking beer. That's not fucking beer. That's not what I'm trying to say. But let's put it this way. And this is why I want to make that kind of distinction between this and beer and what I'm trying to say. There's nothing wrong with this beverage, but you guys come here for mystery beers. This was not a mystery beer. It's welcomed, and I think it's really fun. I'm not saying fuck you, Nick. That's not what I'm saying, but it'd be no different than if somebody sent me, you know, the Pabst coffee or a kind of mixed margarita drink. There's zero difference between those and this thing. So it's not so much that this is like a negative thing. No, it's absolutely delicious. I'm going to drink this whole thing. But it's just not beer. So that's where the kind of line gets drawn. So let's talk about it. It's one of the better versions of these fruited smoothie kind of beers. Absolutely. It's tasty. It's delicious. I like the way all the points of the beer are expressive, but not, I want to say heavy-handed because it's a relatively aggressive beer, but nothing's tilted too far in one direction. Value availability, no idea. Nick, let us know what's what and leave you with, if you like what we like this beer, if you like those fruit through smoothie beers. You know, you're talking about your 450 Norris, you're talking about your Answers, you're talking about Veil, those kind of things. This comes off a little bit more kind of desserty confectionery, but in probably the best version, best one I've had of these. I've had a couple of these, kind of the Drecker one I've got sent to me, and a couple of them that leaned into the Yoo-hoo kind of chocolate route. By far and away the best example of that. So if that's what you're looking for, it'll do you. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Thanks again for sending it off, Nick. Very appreciate it. Can't do mystery beers without you guys. So if you ever feel like reaching out, you're more than welcome. Matt@massivebeers.com or massivebeers@gmail.com. And yeah, there you go. Beer Massif. You can go there for podcasting stuff. Type in old Massive Beers for social media stuff. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little mystery beer or a bit of confectionery goodness right now. And hope to see you next time. Cheers.